Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first ever Guess That Skader. I'm Obby, and today I'm joined with Jakie, Arctic, and Bo, and we are all going to be guessing who that skater is based on their music preferences. Full disclaimer, this idea we did steal from Smosh Games. I really liked the video concept that Shane has been doing over on Smosh Games, and so I wanted to kind of replicate that here for Skade. If you guys want to see what one of those videos looks like, there will be a link down in the description to actually show off where the idea came from. So, what is Guess That Skater, though? Guess That Skater, we are going to have a PowerPoint presentation of different slides, and each slide is going to have a list of basically a skater's 3 top musical artists and also some other flavor text mixed in. And it is going to be our jobs to actually decide who that skater is. So, are you all ready?
Me.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Ready to go.
So, what format should we all play?
I want to play free for all. I'm not gonna lie.
Bo and Arctic both want to play free for all. That is completely fine with me. All right. Now, one other thing. Do we want the list? There is a list of all the 13 skaters who did participate in this, and Pix has given it to me. It's not in order of the actual PowerPoint. It is completely different from the PowerPoint order. But do we want the list in order to make our lives easier, or do we want to go on hard mode and guess skaters without a list?
Hard mode. Let's do hardcore mode.
Jakie wants to go hard mode?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, why not?
Why not? All right, then.
Hardcore.
We're playing this hardcore mode. All right, then. Time for the first slide. Who is this skater? Loves the music of the Chainsmokers, AJR, and Olivia Rodrigo. Is a fan of diverse musical genres. I can't read. Enjoys upbeat and catchy tunes, and appreciates the blend of pop, electronic, and alternative sounds. We have 30 seconds to guess who this is. Now, I'm not gonna lie, someone here I think fits this description really well.
I don't really know who this
rings a bell for someone here.
It just rings a bell for someone here. You're so right about that.
I wonder why.
I don't know. It's just, it sounds exactly like someone in this call right now. I mean, I couldn't figure out who, but yeah, either way, I think it is time to give our guesses. 3, 2, 1. All right. So Bo, Arctic, and me all guessed Jakie, and Jakie guessed Arctic. Throwing away a point immediately for some reason, I think. But can our producer please type the correct result in chat? Correct answer is Jakie. Woo!
Yay!
So that means Arctic, Bo, and me all got a point. And Jakie didn't guess yourself, which you could have just gotten the easiest point for yourself ever, Jakie. What's going through your mind?
I didn't want to make it unfair.
You didn't want to make it unfair?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, I know my own music taste. I thought if I just voted for someone else that's not me, you know, it would be more fair that way.
So you didn't want to guess yourself?
Mm-hmm.
I think he just didn't know his music.
He didn't know what his own music taste was. That's so true.
I do know my own music taste. I do know it.
I don't know.
Okay.
Your guess
A little
kind
bit suspicious.
A little bit suspicious. So Jakie, for not getting the easiest point in existence, how about you make up for it by reading the next slide for us?
Okay. Who is this skater? This skater's music preferences are diverse. Enjoys alternative rock with a mix of indie and experimental sounds. Bands the skater likes include Manchester Orchestra, Glass Animals, and Smashing Pumpkins.
Now,
I think that's a pretty good idea of who this might be.
I feel like there is an obvious answer, but I also feel like Smashing Pumpkins is one I've never heard that person talk about before. And so it makes me wonder.
But I've heard them talk about it a little bit before.
I have
What?
two people in mind, but also I feel like one of them just wouldn't know about Manchester Orchestra.
Yeah.
That is fair. All right.
I
I
haven't even
think.
heard of Smashing Pumpkins.
I think I have my answer ready.
I've got my answer.
I got one.
All right.
I'll come up with one.
You'll come up one within the next 3, 2, 1. Reveal. So Jake and me both answered Just Blue 333. Well, Bo and Arctic both guessed two different people. Bo guessed Boomy, and Arctic guessed Bo. The correct answer was, as Pix put, Just Blue 333. All right, so that is 1 point to me and Jakey.
Who is this skater? This skater enjoys a mix of genres from pop to alternative, enjoys the soulful vocals and introspective lyrics of Billie Eilish, a fan of Coldplay's anthemic rock and captivating live shows, appreciates the infectious energy and diverse musical styles of BTS.
Okay. So a more pop centric one. I don't know. Billie Eilish is pop, but also does like a lot more soul music too. I feel
I feel like Billie Eilish is alternative.
more alternative. I could see
I
that.
feel like I have an idea of who it is, but then the Coldplay threw me a little bit.
Yeah, Coldplay is a very weird pick compared to the other two in here. I feel
I'll be honest. I don't got any clue who this might be.
BTS. This is the first we've heard BTS. That is going to be interesting.
Yeah, that's the first I've heard BTS too, and for a skater.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard a skater talk about BTS.
Me neither.
Oh well.
All right. We have to come up with answers, I guess. All right.
I'll
Hmm.
throw
got
someone
mine.
under the bus.
I don't think mine is right, but I'm just going to go
I don't
with
think
the
mine is
first
right.
person who came to mind. 3, 2, 1. Reveal your answers. Oh, okay. So we all guessed different answers there this time. I guessed Owly, Arctic guessed Boomy, Bo guessed Riley, and Jakey guessed Tabby.
Big
So this is the first time we've had someone guess twice so far with Boomy. What made you think it was Boomy, Arctic?
I'm not sure.
It's literally just oddball guesses.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure. I feel like some people have mentioned Billie Eilish before. I don't think I've heard anyone talk about BTS though.
That is fair.
Sorry, Boomy. I'm throwing you under the bus.
All right. Pix, please reveal the answer. Correct answer is Panda. What?
Oh, what?
Oh, that makes so much
Okay.
sense now.
I can see Billie
Okay.
Eilish. And I can
I've
actually
heard them
Coldplay and Billie
mention-
Eilish make a lot of sense now.
I've heard them mention Billy and Coldplay, and I think BTS a couple of times. I just completely forgot about it.
BTS does actually kind of make sense now that I'm thinking about it, because I think Panda is friends with L, and L is a huge K-pop stan. Well, none of us got points that
I
round.
guessed L. That's what I should have guessed was L.
I'm saving my guess of L because I know one of L's favorite bands of all time, and I know that it's not BTS, and I have not seen that band yet. All right, moving on then.
Who is this skater? This skater enjoys a mix of genres from pop to rock. A fan of Grace Wonderwall's soulful vocals and captivated songwriting. Enjoys the energetic and anthemic rock of The Killers and appreciates the catchy melodies and pop of Paul Ray. Sensibilities of Paul Ray.
All right, so Grace Wonderwall and Paul Ray, I've never heard their music. I've heard of the artists themselves. The Killers, I know. This one's difficult.
I think I have a pretty good idea.
I have a guess.
I'm not totally certain.
So I am very much stereotyping here. If I'm correct, and Bo, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Killers are from the UK, right?
Good question.
And I'm going
I
to
don't know,
stereotype.
Babs.
You so.
I feel like I'm going to stereotype by guessing someone from the UK real quick.
I literally am doing that too.
Who's the one I'm throwing under the bus though? Paul Ray and Grace Wonderwall are pretty old artists, I think. So, all right, get your guesses ready in 3, 2, 1. Reveal your answers. All right. So Bo has guessed Tabby. Jakie has guessed Boomy. I guessed Ben X, and Arctic guessed Riley. All right, all right. So Arctic went for the different route of guessing someone not from the UK, and everyone else was stereotyped, I guess.
but with my guess, I have a very strong feeling that it could be Boomy.
Really?
But I don't. But just based off of the Killers, because I know they really like.
I know that Boomy likes the Killers.
I know I've heard them like absolutely belt out Mr. Brightside a few times for.
The thing is with Boomy, I feel like Boomy's music tastes change so often, but I know the one band that they will always put on a top 3, and I have not seen that band yet. The correct response was Gustav.
Ooh.
What?
I've not seen that coming.
That
Oh,
I did not see
okay.
that coming at all. That is crazy. Oh my goodness. We all
I guess I
stereotyped UK, but we needed to stereotype the Swede instead. All right. Well, Gustav was definitely a interesting. That one threw me for a loop. Okay, I did not expect Gustav whatsoever.
I didn't either.
See, when I thought of Killers, I thought of Ben X immediately because I know Ben does like the Killers, but I don't know if Ben even answered for this list. So, all right, moving on to the next one. Who is this skater? This skater enjoys upbeat and energetic music. Is a fan of lively and unique sounds of Caravan Palace. Enjoys the rebellious spirit and catchy hooks of Arrested Youth. And appreciates the fun and festive vibes of Confetti. Off the bat,
I've never heard of any of them. I'm not gonna lie.
Me neither.
I have
Me
heard of
neither.
Arrested Youth, but I have not heard of any of these bands or artists before. Who can I guess that it would make sense for artists that I've never heard of before? Wouldn't it be kind of funny if it is Steel and we all just say Steel in chat and then Steel is just questioning Steel joins Valhalla and we all just say Steel with like nothing else afterwards? That would be kind of funny. I have no idea, honestly.
I don't have any
but I'm
idea.
guessing.
I'm just gonna
Just
guess.
pick someone.
I'm just guessing.
All right. Reveal your answers in 3, 2, 1, go. Nin, Volky, Tilly, and Jake. Okay. So, very all over the place. All right, then. I don't have any other comments, honestly. I'm curious to who this is, though.
Yeah. Same.
Driver?
Driver.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
kinda
That makes so
sense.
much sense. Of course, the person who doesn't
Okay.
listen to music is listening to the bands that we never heard of.
Yeah.
All right. You know, I'm now curious on what Driver's music taste is. I think I'm going to listen to some of these bands later.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be important info. All right.
Right.
Moving on to the next one.
All right. Who is this skater? This skater enjoys listening to punk rock music with rebellious themes. A fan of the raw energy and catchy hooks of Green Day. Enjoys the theatrical and emotive rock of My Chemical Romance. And appreciates the grunge sound and angst-filled lyrics of Nirvana.
I feel like I know who this is.
I feel like I know who
I
this
already
is,
got
too.
a pretty good idea who this is.
I think that we all see one band, we all assume who it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
I don't even just see the one band. I see the two band, and I know very well.
I mean, I can see all three of these bands, and I know who this is. But
Mhm.
one band in specifically, we all know who this is now, I
Mhm.
think. All right, do
Mhm.
we just want to
Probably.
reveal our answers?
Why not?
All right, in 3, 2, 1, we all guess Lamb. All right, picks.
Probably the only one who talks about their music all the time.
Right.
That is true. Pix, can you give us the correct answer? How did you know the correct response was Lamb?
Whoa.
Lamb is
Whoa.
the biggest Green Day fan. I swear to God. Oh my
Mhm.
goodness.
Lamb is literally the biggest Green Day fan I know.
Hmm.
Who is this skater? This skater enjoys a mix of pop, rock, and new wave. A fan of Paramore's energetic pop punk and Hayley Williams' powerful vocals. Enjoys the catchy pop hooks and charismatic stage presence of Harry Styles. Appreciates the new wave sound and synth pop stylings of Duran Duran.
I know who this is, and I am already so happy that Paramore is
I think I know
mentioned.
who this is too.
I
Like,
have no idea.
I'm not
I think I have
sure.
a pretty good idea who this is this time.
I know who exactly this is.
I'm
And
much more confident.
Paramore, I love Paramore so much. Paramore would be in my top 3, I think,
I
of
love
all time.
Paramore.
Mm-hmm.
Harry Styles also kills it. I think Harry Styles,
Oh,
ever
Harry Styles
since,
is incredible.
especially their new album, they've been really good. I feel like they've
Harry
actually found
Styles
their
is so
style.
good.
I feel like Harry Style found their style. But
Ha 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 ha.
thank you,
So
thank you.
funny.
Wow.
I needed
Thank
a
you.
little. Oh, thank you. 3, 2, 1. Guess. All right.
Oh,
So,
Moodle was a good guess.
Jakey guessed Boomy. Bo guessed Riley. I also guessed Boomy, and Arctic guessed Amoodle.
Which isn't a bad guess, actually.
That isn't a bad guess. I feel like all these could be good guesses. I see Duran Duran, and I immediately think Boomy, though.
Mm-hmm.
Paramore,
Yeah,
though,
that's
I
true.
know Riley loves Paramore, I think. And
I know Boomy
Amoodle is
likes
like
Harry
a
Styles
huge,
too.
yeah, and Amoodle, huge Harry Styles fan. All right, can you reveal the answer to us, Pix? Kaboom! The correct response was Boomy. All right,
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
yay! So Jakey and me both get a point there. Woo woo. Moving on to the next one. Ooh, this one's in a new format.
This skater enjoys a mix of indie rock, post-punk revival, and bedroom pop. Appreciates the catchy melodies and introspective lyrics of Rio Romeo. A fan of Arctic Monkeys' energetic guitar riffs and clever lyrics, and enjoys the lo-fi aesthetic and dreamy soundscapes of TV Girl.
Huh.
I have an idea of who this can be.
I have.
I have an
I just
idea
have.
too.
I just have no idea who this could be at
I'm
all.
not gonna
One
lie,
of
I am
them.
stuck between about 3 people.
You're stuck between 3 people?
I am not.
Given Obby's laugh, I have a pretty good idea.
Okay, so I have never listened to TV Girl, but I get recommended their music all the time, and I do need to check them out. I've just been procrastinating so much. Arctic Monkeys, literally my favorite band right now. Like, I love Arctic Monkeys. I'm saying this, by the way, because
As
I
you
never
should.
submitted a response. I will just tell straight up that I will not be in this PowerPoint presentation. Rio Romeo, I've never heard of, though. I also love how it's described as bedroom pop. Makes me think that, like, if you're not listening to this outside of a bedroom, then you're not listening to it correctly. Oh, you listening to this in the car on your way to work? Nope, can't be doing that.
No.
No. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, all right, all right. So Arctic, Bo, and me all guessed Bo. And Jakey. Oh my goodness, Jakey, you have to be throwing. Jakey, you're throwing, right?
I'm not throwing.
You guessed L on the one that there was no K-pop at all.
I don't know, man.
What are you doing?
Like, that is the one thing that if I only knew one thing about L, it is that I know that they love K-pop.
I don't know anything about L, to be honest.
Oh my goodness, you gotta get to know L, Jakey. Why? But yeah,
What
I
made
think
you pick yourself, though?
I don't know,
yeah, why'd you pick
man.
yourself, Bo? It's almost like you knew that you were the answer here. That's so
Um,
weird.
I not gonna lie, I read the PowerPoint wrong the first time. I just saw Arctic Monkeys and was like, but we've just had Boomy. And then I got down to Rio Romeo and I'm like, that's me. That's a massive lesbian singer. That's me.
It's a massive lesbian singer. I've never heard of
They
Rio
literally
Romeo.
have
Are
a
they
song
good?
that's called Butch
I've
for
never heard of
Butch.
them either.
Are they good?
Yes.
Okay, I believe you. Literally,
I
you
mean,
were the
I'm
one
still
who
gay,
introduced
so
me.
yeah.
You were the one who introduced me to
Yeah.
Arctic Monkeys, and I was like, ever since then, I've been an Arctic Monkeys stan.
It's just because they're such a slay.
They are such a sleigh. Anyways, picks. Can you reveal the answer? Bo the Goose. Better luck next time, Jakey. Jakey.
Sorry, Jakey.
Jakey catching all the strays today. Didn't get himself, and now missed the guess on the only other person who I think was in this presentation here.
Fun fact as well, I have seen Arctic Monkeys and TV Girl live.
Ooh, so now you just have
Nice.
to watch Rio Romeo to complete the trifecta.
Yes, which means I have to go to America, which is complicated.
Oh, we can get you here. Trust me.
Smuggle me, please.
Okay, I'm on it. All right. I love how. By the way, that was not planned at all, Bo. I did not sync it up for you to read your answer. I didn't realize this was gonna be the one that you'd read, and I started laughing when I saw.
it.
As soon as you read Arctic Monkeys, I was like, "This is Bo. This is Bo. It has to be." Who is this skater? This skater enjoys a mix of pop, punk, emo, and alternative. A fan of Set It Off's theatrical presentation and energetic live shows. Enjoys the catchy hooks and diverse musical styles of Panic at the Disco. Appreciates the emotional depth and introspective lyrics of Alex Benjamin. Or Alec Benjamin. I butchered it. I'm canceled.
Moving
You're
on.
not canceled. Don't worry about it.
I have no idea who this could be.
Yeah, Panic at the Disco is such a broad band. I feel like anyone could put them as their favorite. Alec Benjamin, though, that one's distinct.
I've heard of Alec Benjamin.
I used to
Can't say
like
I know
them.
these bands.
When in doubt, go this person. That's what I always say.
Let me scroll through the playlist real quick and pick one.
You're going down the Discord player list.
Sure, I'll pluck a random name out.
Picks out some random person who hasn't been like active on Skade in like over a year.
Yes. Shout out to this person here. Someone called it Piano.
Yeah, I'm not really sure who this could be. I just gotta guess. That's basically it.
I know that this person likes Panic at the Disco, but that's like all I know about their musical taste. 3, 2, 1, and submit. All right. Oh, okay. So Arctic goes with JW, who is a big name on Skate, I think. And also a big name is Allie. Oh, actually, all three of these people are very active on Skate. We didn't go with anyone inactive, that's for sure. Allie was guessed by Bo and I, and Jakie guessed Jake, which are two different people, by the way. I should state. There's Jakie, and then there is Jake. Jake
And then there is Gay
also-
Jakey.
There's Gay Jake, and then there is Egg Jake. There are two different Jakes here. Jake is the one who does all of our shorts here on the channel. So if you do enjoy the short content that we have produced here on Skade Gaming's YouTube channel, that is all made by Jake. While Jakie is the one sitting next to me.
I'm sitting next to you. Oh yeah, I am.
You didn't realize you were sitting next to me?
No, I forgot I was.
Okay. Wow. I see how it is. I'm that forgetful, huh? All right. Pix, can you reveal the answer? Allie. Oh, I actually
That
guessed
was
it.
actually just a random guess
Oh,
for me.
okay.
Okay. Literally,
Okay.
Allie is my default response, and if I don't know the answer,
Mm.
which sucks because now if
I
I don't
could
know the
see
answer,
that.
I have to guess someone completely different.
I could definitely see that though.
Yeah, I knew
I
Ellie
went
likes
I went
Panic
with
at the Disco.
Jake. I went with Jake because I don't know. I feel like Jake would listen to Alec Benjamin. I don't know why. Just my trick I've been using with the guesses is I go off of like each skater's personality and make my guesses that way.
That's not a
Go off
bad
the
guess
vibes.
style.
Okay, so who's this skater? Enjoys a mix of country, rock, and alternative. A fan of Peyton Parrish's soulful country vocals and storytelling. Enjoys the energetic rock anthems and raspy vocals of Bryan Adams. Appreciates the powerful vocals and haunting melodies of Amy Lee.
I don't know who this is, but I think I've got a guess for it.
See, when I see country, there are only 2 people who come to mind here on Skade. I know that there are more than 2 people who actually like country, but there are 2 people who I know listen to country like and actually enjoy it a lot. So
I'll be honest. I don't think I know anyone on Skate who listens to country.
I listen to country.
Do you really?
I like country a lot,
I
especially
didn't.
Zach
I
Brown
didn't know
Band.
that. I actually
Zach
didn't
Brown
know you
Band.
listened to country.
Bryan Adams, I do actually like listening to. Luke Bryan's music can be sometimes very fun. Although all of Luke Bryan's music is talking about picking up girls, so. So
Luke Bryan.
good music, but it's always just the same song with different music in the background. 3, 2, 1. Please submit your guesses. All right, so Bo guessed Mama Tech, I guessed Volky, Jakie guessed Riley, and Arctic guessed Dan. Okay, so we have 2 going for the Australia route and 2 going for the American route. Honestly, if I saw country, those would be the 2 countries I think of first. So.
Mother Tech is Canadian.
Oh, I was thinking of Dan's mom. Oh, I'm dumb.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I was like,
Wait. Oh no, that's gonna get. I was thinking of Supergirl. I'm so sorry, Mama Tech.
You're gonna get canceled, Obby.
Hey, you know
You're
what,
gonna get canceled.
Mama Tech? If you're watching this video, next article you write on Scribe can be anything you want. That is me making it up for you. Actually, adjust nerds glasses.
Go on, who was it then, Pix?
If actually, then who was it? Pix?
There's no way. I swear, none of us got it
For
right.
being precise, the correct response, according to the official database and corroborated by cross-reference of the data logs, was Primal's travel guide, which is so well documented in the fact of the fandom. So I expect nothing less.
No.
No, you were saying who I thought it
was Dan's mum.
It was Dan's mom.
Oh my god. I could actually see that though. I actually
that
see
makes
that
no
though.
sense.
That is crazy.
I can actually see that though.
I mean, hey, I was on the right lines.
Because I think I remember Dan's mom talking a lot about country music in the past, a little bit.
Who is the skater? Enjoys a mix of rock, alternative, and electronic music. A fan of Imagine Dragons, anthemic rock, and soaring vocals. Enjoys the energetic punk rock and catchy hooks of Green Day. Appreciates the electronic soundscapes and progressive house of Deadmau5.
I think I know who this is.
I have a pretty good idea who this is. I'm actually a lot more confident in this
Guys,
one too.
A second
haven't
Green
a
Day
clue.
guest has hit the slideshow, and I am devastated right now. I do not know.
I have a pretty good idea. I'm pretty confident with this one. Mainly
I'm
because
not.
of
I don't
Deadmau5
think-
is on there.
I don't think I've ever heard a skater talk about Deadmau5 before.
I've heard a skater talk
You
about
would be
Deadmau's
incorrect,
before.
Ollie.
I've
I
heard
would
it's
be
their favorite
incorrect.
artist.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I am
Yeah.
blanking right now. I feel like I'm gonna be super.
I've heard of a
upset with
skater who
myself.
really likes Deadmau5.
They had their birthday themed again on one of their skate birthdays with the theme of it once.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah. They actually did have Deadmau5 in one of their birthday builds. Do we got our guesses?
I do not. I think I'm just gonna go with a random guess. I'm
Oh,
gonna feel
boy.
devastated. All right. Well, everyone, reveal your guesses. Three, two, one. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. The correct answer was Volky.
Damn, we're all
What?
wrong.
What?
Huh?
I guess
Okay, I
Volky
did not
loves
expect
them.
that.
Wait, what? I
On
didn't know Volky
Earth?
also liked Dead Mouse.
That's crazy. You all sounded so confident, and I didn't know who it
I
Not me.
was.
was confident.
And then it turns out that it wasn't MC Rocks, and I guess Nin, because literally it was just the first person who I thought of. Like, I had no basis for Nin at all. And turns out it was Volky.
I know that
Volky
I know
does love
that MC
Imagine
Rocks.
Dragons.
I know I've heard MC Rocks talk about how much they really like Dead Mouse.
Oh yeah, they love him.
I did not know that. I never heard
Mhm.
MC Rocks talk about Deadmau5 before. This was a rude awakening. Okay. I should have just gone for Volky again. I need to make Volky my second, like, default response if I don't know. Because
I should do that
first it was
too.
Owly, and now it turns out it was Volky when I didn't guess it. Okay.
I should
Well
do that
then.
too, actually.
We all
Default
need to come up
response.
with, like, default responses.
Who is this Skader? This Skader enjoys a mix of heavy metal, grunge, and alternative rock. A fan of Sebastian's historical themes and power metal sound. Enjoys the raw energy and angst-filled lyrics of Nirvana, and appreciates the post-grunge sound and introspective lyrics of 3 Days Grace.
Okay.
I have no idea.
So
I-
I've never listened to Sabaton. I've heard of them.
I haven't listened to any of these.
Nirvana, I love Nirvana. I think Smells Like Teen Spirit's one of my favorite songs of all time. 3 Days Grace, I've also heard and I've listened to quite a bit of their music. These are all older bands. So my 1st guess is that this is someone who is older than most of Skade. Like, this is someone even older than me, and I'm old for Skade. For Skade's age range, I'm old, which is unfortunate.
Oh. I think I got one. I think I got a good guess. I'm not sure if I'm not very confident in it, but
I'm not confident
I
in
got
my
it.
guess
I've got
either.
it somewhat. I got
I
one that I
haven't
think
a
would be a
clue.
good guess.
3, 2, 1, go. Ben, Mama Tech, and Mooney. Oh, Mooney is such a good guess. Oh, I should have guessed Boom or Mooney. I almost said Boomy. Boomy and Mooney. That's going to be the
Boomy and
newest
Mooney.
series on Skade Gaming. Boomy and Mooney.
Boomy and I almost said Booney.
Boonies?
I almost said
Boomy and Mooney out in the boonies.
Boomy
sure.
and Mooney.
Okay.
Oh.
And so we got 2 votes for Ben, 1 vote for Mama Tech this time, and 1 for Mooney. Okay. I
I
don't.
feel like Mooney was a good guess.
I feel like Mooney is a good guess. I feel more confident in Mooney than Ben, honestly. Ding, ding, ding. The correct response was Ben. Oh, 360
Yay,
no scope
Ben.
answer. Get it good.
Oh.
That's
Oh my
hey.
god.
That's good for me. I had in my mind, I know Ben likes Nirvana, and I feel like Ben has talked about, like, at some point in my distant memory, talked about, like, heavy metal. And so that's why I put Ben. But, like, I saw Mooney, and I was like, I feel like that's actually a way better guess. But I'm glad that I got it right still. So
Still a good guess though, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's a good guess.
Still a good guess.
Maybe we're wrong. Maybe Mooney's gonna see this and be like, I have never listened to heavy metal once in my entire life. I do not know where the stereotype came from.
I didn't even go off of the heavy metal from Mooney. I went off the Nirvana from Mooney.
Who is this skater? This skater
Oh,
enjoys a
NF.
mix of genres, including alternative rock, and rap. A fan of We Three Folks infused indie rock and harmonies. I am butchering this. I am so sorry. Enjoys the raw emotion and introspective lyrics of NF and appreciates the
Ugh,
pro scrunch
NF.
sound and catchy hooks of Theory of a Dead Man. I know who
Oh,
this is.
NF.
I
NF
know
is
who
so
this
good.
is, but it's kind of cheaty that I know who this is. Theory of a Dead Man I have never listened to, but I know
I've never
that
even
that
heard
band
of them.
is a favorite of one of the skaters because I hosted a Jeopardy theme show on Skade once, and I asked a person what was their favorite band of all time, and they said Theory of a Dead Man. And so I know who it is purely because of
Oh.
that.
Well, it could still be wrong.
I could be wrong. Maybe there's another Theory of a Dead Man fan out there who I know is not this person. 3, 2, 1, submit. All right, so I went with Galaxy. Arctic went with Ragnar. Bo went with Nin, and Jakey went with Allie, even though Allie was already a response, Jakey.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Jakey
I'm
trying to
dumb.
steal my strat of a default answer.
No,
and that
no,
default
I
answer already
completely-
happened.
I completely forgot that Allie was already in the previous slide.
Hey,
Dang
it could
it.
be Allie again.
Allie submitted twice under a fake name.
Oh, I don't know. I doubt that. I doubt
No,
that.
this isn't Allie. This is Ravenly. This one, completely different person. The correct answer was Galaxy. Yes, I knew it was Galaxy. It was
I did not know
because
at all.
it was purely because of one time I asked them what their favorite artist was for a quiz show. But I got it.
I'm gonna start walking around asking everyone what their favorite artist is now.
Yeah, same.
We can go around when we're done.
We just go around to everyone on Skade asking everyone who their favorite artist is. I love that.
Yep.
This skater enjoys K-pop and classical crossover. A fan of, I think I've heard this pronounced before. One Way's rock-infused sound and powerful vocals. Enjoys the energetic performances and catchy tunes of, I'm gonna butcher this, but Kicks. I don't CIX. I'll spell it. Whatever. Appreciates the blend of classical and pop elements in Forstella's music.
Okay, well, I know who this
I-
is.
I know who this. I know who this is.
I have no idea.
Really? Literally, we
Yes.
had a content team meeting last week, Bo, and
That doesn't mean I listen to you.
I literally guessed this person before, and it was
I
a wrong
mean,
guess.
there's only one person left who you said was in.
there is one
Hello.
person here who I was maybe giving Jakey a hard time for guessing earlier.
Yeah, I can't believe you, Obby. You hate me.
That is true. Can I be
You
honest?
just hate me. You
I
you
still
just
do
love to
not
bully
know
me.
how to pronounce that band's name. They said it was like
What?
One Ways, right? Is it One Ways or
It's-
Own Ways?
I think it's like one way. I don't. I think it's like one way, or something
When we.
like that.
One We.
When we. I don't know, man.
I genuinely do not know how to pronounce it. 3, 2, 1, go. And we all guessed L. I think whenever I see One Way, I think L immediately. Pix, reveal the answer. I think we all knew who it was at this point. The correct response was L Blue or Sauron Blue. All right. Congratulations.
All right.
We have all
Yay.
finally finished this game. I could tally up the points. I have not been keeping track, but I also think that I got the most correct in that entire time.
I wasn't keeping track of the points either, but I think you did. I feel like you
got the
definitely
most.
did.
Oh,
Points.
Pix was. Okay, Pix, what were the point values? Mr. Obby Mage took the prize! Let's go!
Congratulations.
Literally, the lead of
Yippee.
content team won.
Now y'all can say it's rigged for me. And
Yeah, it
second
was rigged.
Jakey.
Definitely.
It was rigged.
All right, second was Jakey. Who was third and fourth, though? Who's the loser?
Second's fine. Second's better than first.
I'll take last place.
And last was Jakey as well. I was messing. Jakey.
That would have been pretty accurate, though,
Oof.
if I'm being honest.
GG, everyone. That was a good game, and I had a lot of fun, honestly. Well,
It was fun.
if
Mhm.
skaters would like to participate in future Guess That Skater events, whenever we post a survey for our next one, I do not know what our next one will be. It will not be musical artists the next time, I can tell you that for sure. But if you are interested, we will submit a survey over to when we do this next time if you want to be featured on. Thank you all for watching, and I really hope you all enjoyed the series. Please stay tuned for more content, and you can expect a lot more to come. All right, everyone. Goodbye.
Hey.
Bye. People of the internet.